It's Substate Final Basketball here on your home for local high school sports. 99 The Wave, along with Brian Boozman. I'm John Moenkel coming to you from inside the McLeod Center, where it's a Substate Final doubleheader. And tonight, the high school basketball season has reached its big turning point because the state tournament field will be set. The final 16 teams in Class 2A will battle for the right to play inside Casey Center here in a couple weeks. And Boozman, welcome back to the chair here. And this is going to be one of the most electric environments you'll find in all of high school sports, the Substate Finals.
I call it the pinnacle of high school boys basketball, John. Not that the state tournament isn't where you want to end up, but just making it to the state tournament and the environment that it produces, and you even said it off air, is because of this environment, it's almost like a mini state tournament. Kids don't get an opportunity like this very often to play in a college floor, in a college arena with 4 schools. It's going to be electric, and I hope our viewers and listeners have their seatbelts on, because I think we're in for 2 doozies.
I think so too. Our opener here at 6:30 is going to be number 5 in 2A Grundy Center taking on Beckman Catholic, and then the nightcap at 8 o'clock. Probably will be later than that, but they're saying an 8 o'clock start time for number 6 in 2A Appleton Parkersburg against Cascade. So 2 NICL schools taking on a couple teams from over in Dubuque County. We're also live tonight on our first game here is on Grundy Center's YouTube channel as well. Our second game will be on the Appleton Parkersburg Falcon Activities Network, so be sure to check those out as well. Proud to partner with the local schools to do those. But Grundy Center are back in the Substate game here for the 3rd consecutive year, and what a year it's been certainly for the Spartans. And first-year head coach Owen Thomas dropping just 1 game, the regular season finale against Union here a couple weeks back, but Boozman, they've played pretty well as a unit. No true superstar, but you got 4 guys averaging in double figures. Just a team that's been so cohesive all season long under their first-year head coach, Owen Thomas, looking to make some noise and make it back to state for the 3rd straight year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, you know, Owen's done a really good job. It's never easy your first year coaching. It doesn't matter what sport or even at what level, but to build the culture and to get the kids to buy in. You know, he took over for a couple of veteran coaches, and who did a great job with the kids. They really, you know, Coach Thorne and those guys had them rolling the last couple of years. And so, but Owen's done a nice job with these guys, and I've seen him play 3 or 4 times this year, either online or in person. And he's got a really good balance as a young coach of knowing when to push kids and when they need love. Because I've seen him, he's had to kind of deliver some pretty tough speeches, but he's also always encouraging. And one thing he's got going for him with his youth is his enthusiasm. Like, the kids have bought into his, it's just a little different. His enthusiasm's high, which is great.
Meanwhile, you got a Beckman Catholic team who is coming in here on a really hot streak. They just went 11-10 in the regular season, but they got a first-round win over Tipton, and then back-to-back road wins in the postseason over Albernet and Denver. And that doesn't happen by accident right there. These Trailblazers are the real deal as well, coming in with 4 players averaging in double figures. And man, when you can get on a run like Beckman is, I mean, they're playing their best basketball at the right time.
There's no doubt about it. You know, when you end the season 11-10, and the typical end-of-the-year speech, guys, we're back to 0-0. Everybody's 0-0 going into the tournament, and their coach must have got them rolling. And it seems like even in the NFL, like if you're playing for your life a little bit towards the end of the year and you keep that momentum, it can build. It can build quickly, and they've done a nice job. And the one that stuck out to me is the win over Denver, you know, by 8 points, because Denver is a very solid NICL team. And for them to beat them at Denver, that's a big win.
Definitely. I got a chance to talk to head coach Owen Thomas a couple days ago about this matchup. Here's that interview right now. Being joined right now on Radio on the Go Sports by Grundy Center boys basketball coach Owen Thomas as we get set for this Substate final game against Beckman Catholic. Owen, appreciate the time as always here today. Before we talk about that matchup, a couple of postseason wins so far here over Van Meter and Pleasantville. Both those teams gave you guys kind of a battle, but what was your take on how your team was able to, you know, ultimately fight back and win those games?
Yeah, you know, we got tough kids. I've said it all year. I think the 4th quarter is kind of where we shine through. Unfortunately, the last few games we haven't been able to put together a full 4 quarters. But at the end of the day, when you got winners on your team and you got kids who can make up for errors, especially in the pressure moments, that's what really helps. Pleasantville, you know, just a very talented, very gifted team, well coached. They shot the ball extremely well against us and gave us everything we wanted from them. They made 17 threes. really did a good job pushing the tempo and guarded us pretty well. And then, kind of polar opposite team where we played in one, we played that game and it was 79-70, I believe. And then, just 3 short days later, we play a super physical, low scoring Van Meter team who's just going to get every single rebound and push you around. And so, kind of polar opposite games for us, but I think it showed that we can, win the lockdown defensive battles and then win the shootouts when we need to. So, credit to those two teams. Our district draw was very tough with those first 2 round games. I think both those two teams were very talented, and both of them gave us all we could ask for in that playoff game. Van Meter, size wise, that was probably the most physical team we've seen all year. Very aggressive and gave us all sorts of problems on the offensive end. Luckily, our defense was sharp enough to hold them to 42 points or 47 points, I believe. So, great job by our guys. And just like I said before, part of being a great team is being able to adjust to the game. And so I'm proud of the way our guys did that on Saturday and Tuesday.
Yeah, and one of the things that stands out about those two games, looking at the stat sheets here, in one of those games you had 9 turnovers, and the other game you had just 5 turnovers. So what does that say about your team's approach here on the offensive end as of late?
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in taking care of the basketball. We try to win the turnover battle every time. You see, kind of we play an up-tempo pace of basketball where we're trying to turn people over and turn it into layups. There's a reason Judd leads the state in steals at the top of that press. So we really, really try to value the ball and force more turnovers. I think that's a huge recipe to success in high school basketball, especially. And so, yeah, only having 14 turnovers in 2 games, 2 postseason games, that's extremely. You're going to win a lot of basketball games when you take care of the basketball that way. And then, especially versus Pleasantville, it's like you need every single possession because they're going to go down to make a three. So, you're going to need 5, 10, 15 more possessions than they do if you want a chance. And so hopefully that we can translate that come Saturday and really get up in pressure and then uh, on our end take care of the basketball.
Yeah, so Beckman coming in, they're 14-10. Their record isn't super spectacular by any means, but they are coming off a big win over Denver, 65-57. Looking at these guys, looks like certainly the potential for them to be dangerous as well. What's kind of the scout on these guys?
Yeah, they're very, very similar to us. You see us being led by 4 guys in double figures. We got Judd, Davey, Meester, and Slifer all averaging, Meester and Davey right in the mid 13 section, and then Judd at 15, Slifer at 12. They got the Wegman kid who's very talented. He missed 2 games this year. He's up there in the 13s, and then the other ones and the 11s and 10s. So very similar to us. They got 4 guys that we're gonna have to really focus on offensively, and then just play super hard. They've kind of made a good run for themselves, beating a very good Alburnett team by a lot, and then obviously upsetting Denver. So they got a lot of momentum. They're definitely better than what their record shows. They've had guys hurt this year, so I'm not shocked that they're here. But we just got to be ready to go. We got to play our brand of basketball, and again, I think it's going to really come down to whose 4 guys can be better because we got between 8 guys averaging 10 plus on the court. It's gonna be awesome to watch, and I think it's gonna really come down to that. And then also, you look at our bench and how hard our bench guys play, and Lebo, it's gonna come down to 1 or 2 big plays every sub-state game. Has that one play where everyone remembers the turning point, and so hopefully we're on the right end of that. I think the kids in our locker room understand what it takes to be winners, and I'm excited to see how they adapt. And obviously playing in a super cool environment at the McLeod Center, playing right before the AP game, so probably a lot of friends and family for me will be there. It'll be super cool, and then hopefully being able to hang out, hopefully win, and then be able to hang out and watch my dad and my brother play, and wish the best to them as well.
All right, and last thing for you here today, what is it about this team that gives you the most confidence going into this type of environment? The guys have been there, but what kind of comes to mind there?
I think it's just for sure our leadership. You look at our 4 seniors that we got: Lebo, Slifer, Jarofsky, and Davey. Those 4 dudes, they're just really, for a first-year coach, the best group I could have asked to walk into. I got several guys who have the ability to coach on the court, and it makes my job a lot easier. Judd kind of does a really good job of getting everyone organized, but then Davey and Slifer kind of being our vocal leaders, and then Pete leading by example, diving on the floor every chance he gets. So they all have different leadership strategies, but that's what it takes. 4 seniors who will do anything it takes to win. 4 seniors who, basketball might not be their number 1 favorite sport, but they love to win and they care. And just how tight knit our team is. We have a great relationship, staff and players and guys who are just practice squad. They're up and cheering and making the environment awesome. So it's going to take a full team effort, but I think the leadership of our seniors is what has gotten us to this point so far.
All right, that was Grundy Center boys basketball coach Owen Thomas previewing this matchup here against Beckman Catholic in this sub-state final inside the McLeod Center. Let's go ahead and meet the starters first of all for the designated away team, the Beckman Trailblazers. Number 3 is a 5'10" senior guard, Andrew Schlarman. Number 4 is a 6' junior guard, Tavion Barnhart. Number 5 is a 6'3" senior guard, Brady Gogol. Number 11 is a 6'5" junior forward/guard, Jake Wegman. And number 15 is a 6'1" sophomore guard, Noah Klusner. And for Grundy Center, the designated home team on the scoreboard tonight, number 2 is a 6'4" junior forward, Ethan Meester. Number 10 is a 5'10" senior guard, Braden Davey. Number 12 is a 6' senior guard, Judd Jarowski. Number 20 is a 6'1" senior forward, Pete Lebo. And number 40 is a 6'6" freshman forward, Ryder Slifer. John Mowinkle and Brian Boozman coming to you here inside the McLeod Center. Boozman, I guess I'll toss it to you. Owen gave you some keys to the game. If you wouldn't mind sharing one or two of those.
Yeah, it sounds like, according to Coach Thomas, he's worried about them on the offensive glass. He says if we can limit them to one shot, we have a really good chance. They play, Dyersville must play just extremely hard defense. They want to keep the pace low. Looks like Grundy Center wants to pick up the pace. I know that Grundy likes to extend their press into a, I'll call it a 32 3/4 court trap to try to get them to go quicker. He feels that the tougher team's gonna take them out.
All right, it's just about time for tonight's opening tip-off. We're going to take a timeout for the national anthem, and then at 6:30 we'll be rolling between Grundy Center and Beckman Catholic here in the Substate Final.
Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
We're back live inside the McLeod Center. John Mowinkle, Brian Boozman with you here for this sub-state final between number 5 and 2A Grundy Center and unranked Beckman Catholic out of Dyersville. Any final thoughts from you before we get this one tipped off in what should be an electric environment here with two local schools?
I'm going to go back to a quote that Al Kearns, when he came and spoke to our 2004 team that we made the state tournament, I had him speak to the boys beforehand, and he came in and said, big games come down to little things. So it's a free throw, it's a foul, it's a ball out of bounds, it's a tip ball. It's going to come down to something little, and we don't know when it's going to happen.
All right. It'll be Ryder Slifer to jump it up in the center circle against Jake Wegman, who is 6'5", Slifer 6'6". The ball is in the air, and the opening tip-off is going to be batted out of bounds. And it's going to be Grundy Center ball. They will move it from right to left here as we see it from our broadcast location up here in the concourse here inside the McLeod Center. And here we go. Substate basketball is underway. Inbounding to Judd Jarowski in the backcourt here with the Spartans on offense here to start things off. He holds it overhead. And he'll toss it up top of the key here to Davey. Throws it into the paint and stolen away here by Wegman. Here come the Trailblazers in transition, and nearly a steal along the sideline, and it's going to be Grundy center ball. So a heads-up play by Judd Jarofsky ends up last touching Beckman, and the Spartans will get it back.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers. I know Grundy's also going to try to pound it into the paint. They think they can control the paint with Slifer, and I agree with that 100%. Davey just got a little bit tangled up with his pass, so we're going to see if we can get the ball into the paint.
All right, here's Davey out of the right side corner. He'll bring it up to the wing. 35 seconds into the game now, it's Lebo. They send it around the perimeter. Meester drives. Ball is loose on the floor. It's going to be a scramble for it, possibly a jump ball. They blow the whistles, and there it is. And the possession arrow is pointing Beckman's direction. So the Trailblazers will get it back. We're in the road green uniforms with yellow numbers and text with stripes down the sides as well.
Here's that 3-quarter, 32 full court press, and they try to trap up at the top if they can to get Beckman to go quicker than they'd like.
Pull-up jumper from the right side is good along the baseline. That's Noah Klusner of the Blazers, and Beckman is off to a 2-0 start. 1 minute into this game, here's Braden Davey up top of the key. Drives down, right side of the paint, high off the backboard and missed. Nice rebound there by Slifer. Takes a power dribble, turns around, floats it up and missed. And another offensive rebound for Grundy Center.
Pete Lebo, nice rebound to get Spartans the ball back.
Here comes Jarofsky, drives down. Oh, he might have got away with a double dribble. In the lane, Meester has it taken away from him. Back down the other way. Come the Blazers. It's going to be almost an and one, but free throws coming up for Beckman here with 6:33 to go in this first quarter. It'll be a foul on Braden Davey, his first and the team's first, and it sends Noah Klusner, a 6'1" sophomore guard, to the free throw line here for Beckman. Looks like he's got a mullet going on.
He does.
His first free throw is up and no good. So it remains a 2-0 lead here for Beckman. Just a totally different environment in here.
It is. There's a lot of people here, but there's still a lot of room.
Oh, yeah.
I look for Coach Thomas to get a set play here just to get the kids at least get the ball moving a little bit. Kind of getting it isolated on one side. They've had 3 possessions and 3 turnovers. It's time to get something here. Here's going to be a double high screen coming.
All right, Judd Jarofsky. And there's that first screen from Davey. Jarofsky takes a right. Almost lost the ball in front of the Beckman bench. Line drive pass into Slifer. Takes a dribble, floats it up on the right side, and swirls it down through for 2. And the Spartans are on the board, trailing 3-2.
And Judd Jarofsky is the state's leading in steals, and that's why he's on the front of that press. And he, like I told you off the air, he's playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers. He just can know where the other team's going to try to pass the ball.
5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Beckman 3, Grundy 2. The wing right side, it's Gogol. Now they'll pass up top of the key. Back to Gogol on a bounce pass. Takes it down toward the baseline. 9 on the shot clock. They get it back outside. Here's Barnhart. Back down to Gogol. Underneath. His layup is a little too strong. Rebound is going to be taken away by Meester. Spartans now have a chance to shoot for the lead. Down by 1. 5:25 to go here in this first quarter. Still early on in this one. Jab step here by Davey, and an Ola pass to the right side. Now Jarofsky takes a deep 3 and knocks it down, and Grundy leads it 5-3.
That was a collegiate three-pointer. Deep 3.
You betcha. And because this is a college court, they had to tape down a temporary three-point line for the high school game. Here's a corner 3 back on the other side. That one missed a little too strong. That's on by Klusner. Spartans get the rebound in the home white uniforms with maroon numbers and text. Here comes Davey into the front court. Under 5 to go in the first quarter. Pivots around, throws a pass over to Jarofsky on the right side. See if they can get their 3rd straight bucket here. Here's Meester. Down to 15 to shoot it. Underneath it's Davey. Takes a dribble. Throws it into the lane. It's going to be tapped out of bounds by Beckman. They were looking to find Lebo on the cut to the basket. But the Blazers there to knock it out of bounds. All right, so 13 on the shot clock here. And Jarofsky to inbound from the baseline. Looking. There, they toss it in and find Meester behind the three-point line. 10 to shoot. Here's Davey. Crossover dribble, takes it down, left block. Oh, a little too strong on the bank attempt. Offensive rebound, Lebo had it swatted away. Now the ball is on the ground. They're going to get another jump ball, it appears. And Grundy has the possession arrow this time.
Pete Lebo's got 4 rebounds already. He's just really doing a nice job for the Spartans on both ends of getting loose balls and getting rebounds.
A type of guy that's not necessarily going to light up the stat sheet, but he's going to put in a lot of hard work in there.
He doesn't need to really light it up. He just needs to know his role, and he's doing a great job of that.
All right, so they'll have a fresh shot clock here. They'll toss it in bounds. Slifer. Here's Meester jumper, and it's missed to the left of the bucket. Missed everything, and it's going to be out of bounds to Beckman here. So far in the game, Grundy is shooting 2 for 7, including 1 of 1 from 3, and Beckman is 1 for 3, 0 of 1 from downtown. Jarowski tries getting a steal. Now he's down in the corner. He picks it up. So the Spartans get themselves a takeaway with that full court pressure there. As we approach the halfway point of this first quarter, Grundy leads at 5-3. Screen set by Slifer. Jarowski pops up a three-pointer just right of center, and he knocks it down again. Judd Jarowski, 2 of 2 from three-point range, and the Spartans extend the lead to 8-3. Looks like Jarowski got knocked down to the floor and got right back up. 3:45 to go here in the first quarter. Beckman on offense. Been a while since they've even had a shot attempt. Here's a drive by Gogol, terminates the dribble, throws up top of the key. Here's a three-pointer by Barnhart, off the rim and missed. And a nice rebound by Pete Lebo. There he is again.
There he is again.
Jarowski takes it across half court here for the Spartans. Down to 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. To the corner left side, it's Meester, and skips a pass up to Jarowski.
Wow,
another deep three. That one rims out. Rebound tapped around. It's going to go to Grundy center again. They tipped it out to Meester, and another opportunity. I almost wonder if the college three-point line is throwing him off a little bit. Here's a three-pointer by Davey. It's missed and tapped out of bounds.
I wondered that on the first shot that Judd took, because he was a foot behind the purple line.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some adjustment. And the other thing is, this is a 94-foot court.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the high schools are 84, so it doesn't sound like much, but over time, 10 more feet can take its toll on you.
It adds up. Yeah, through the course of the game, that's a lot of extra distance that you may not think about.
Look for a trap right here.
Beckman on offense right now with Grundy leading 8-3. 2:45 to go here in this low-scoring first quarter. They bounce to the free throw line and a kick out. Here comes Schlarman down to the block and back outside. Barnhart, a little shuffle step, in and out on that shot attempt, and the rebound goes to Slifer. Spartans back down the other way in transition. Newcomer into the game is Lake Schrage, and a steal here by Beckman. Layup on the other side is good by Noah Klusner.
There's a nice steal. Timeout, Coach Thomas.
It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. And Grundy Center leading Beckman Catholic 8-5. Let's take a look at some of the stats here so far. Grundy is 3 of 10 shooting, including 2 of 4 from 3. Judd Jarowski with a team high 6 points, the other 2 by Ryder Slifer. Meanwhile, Beckman is 2 for 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from downtown, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Noah Klusner has all 5 points here for the Trailblazers. And coming into this game, we know that both these teams have 4 players averaging in double figures, so 8 of the 10 on the court at any given moment are averaging double figures. That's something you don't see in the high school game hardly ever.
Not at all. Usually you have 2 or 3, but not to have 4 out of 5 on each team averaging double figures. Just a quick notation for my own sake here is I've noticed Dyersville Beckman is really playing up the line and playing overly aggressive, and I think Grundy needs to take advantage of it, going back door and trying to get some Slifer, some ball on the block. There's Judd with another 3. There's Pete Lebo again.
The rebound and putback. It was almost as if they drew it up that way. The missed 3 by Jarowski. Lebo right there on the money. And now there's a minute 49 left here in this first quarter. Grundy extends the lead to 10-5 over Beckman. Now we got a whistle and a foul called on the Trailblazers over on the other side. Yeah, Pete Lebo was like the only player underneath the bucket that time. Got the easy rebound and putback.
I don't know Pete that well, but he seems like a kid that, and you can't teach this, he's always in the right spot at the right time when you need him to be there. It's like, because he can see it happening.
Yep. A dude that's not afraid to get aggressive either.
No, I saw him play football. He doesn't mind taking a hit.
Yep. Here's a three-pointer. Klusner missed off the rim. Fighting for it in the lane. It's going to be Grundy center ball.
Grundy is deep into the bench right now, John.
Yeah, you got Jace Frisley out on the court here. Newcomer to the game. And he takes a three-pointer and knocks it down. Comes in off the bench and drills a three-point shot.
It's always nice to get a role player or bench player to give you a spark.
Try to get him trapped in the backcourt. Loose ball, it's going to be stolen away by Davey. One-on-one, his layup is good.
Nice take. This press is giving Dyersville Beckman fits right now. There's another one.
Oh, they almost had a takeaway, but the Blazers do get it across half court. Here comes Gogol, down to the baseline, back to the lane, floater shot, no good off the rim. Rebound Spartans.
Yep.
And we got a foul here immediately.
Dyersville doesn't like this pace, or they're at least not used to it. And Owen and Coach Thomas and the Grundy staff have done a nice job of realizing that we've got to get this pace rolling.
Yeah. 15-5 is the Grundy Center lead. 49 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And another substitution will be made. Riggs Yoder heads back to the bench. 5 on the floor right now for the Spartans are Frisley, Jarofsky, Davey, Slifer, and let's see who's the other one, Meester. 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Here's Frisley with it.
Oh, turnover.
It's a loose ball and picked off here by Beckman. Down along the sideline, it's Gogol. Stolen right back away by Jarofsky. Throws it back in bounds and ricochets it off Gogol. It's going to be Spartan ball.
That guy is unbelievable.
Just such a heads-up play down there.
He's playing chess and everybody else playing checkers. Like, it's crazy.
He's taking his golf talents out to the West Coast next year to play for the Stanford Cardinal.
And I've been on that campus, John, and it is amazing.
I bet.
He is, yep. And I told you off the air, like, Tiger Woods played there. This is the elite school in America.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome for him. And we know him.
18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Judd's got it. Turns his back to the bucket here, being guarded one-on-one near half court. Down to 10 seconds. Goes behind the back. Turns on the Jets, finds Davey. He pops up a three-pointer. Airballs it. It's going to be Grundy ball out of bounds with 4.2 seconds.
Coach Thomas is calling for the double fist, probably a stack to try to get the ball. They got 4.2. There's plenty of time.
All right, so Judd to inbound here. Looking. Tosses it in. Slifer in the lane. Goes right up with it. Missed it short.
Oh,
Judd
10.
there with a putback. Gets it to go.
Who? No other than Judd Jarofsky. Good for him. That's great. That is a great quarter. 17-5.
He gets the tip in. Spartans lead it by 12 as we head to the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
We're back inside the McLeod Center as we head to the second quarter of this Substate final game. Grundy Center 17, Dyersville Beckman 5. John Mowinkle, Brian Boozman with you here for this one, and the Blazers having to start this second quarter. Yeah, only 5 points in that entire first quarter. They were 2 of 8 shooting. Meanwhile, Grundy Center was 7 of 17. So a disparity of 9 shots there between the teams. Here's a straight on deep three, off the rim and missed. Rebound goes to Grundy Center and Meester. Davey across half court here for the Spartans. Already building up a 12-point lead after just 8 minutes of play. Out to Jarofsky, looking to make it 15. He airballs that three-pointer short. Fight for the rebound. It goes to Davey. Goes up and puts it in for 2.
All right. Good job, Davey. Timeout.
It's a full timeout, so we will take it as well here with 7:18 to go in the second quarter. It's Grundy Center 19, Dyersville Beckman 5.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated.
We're back inside the McLeod Center with 7:18 to go in the second quarter. Grundy Center 19, Dyersville Beckman 5. John Mowinkle and Brian Boozman with you here. And we go back to that end of the first quarter stat where Grundy Center got off 17 shot attempts to only 8 for Beckman. To have that big of a disparity after just one quarter, that's pretty remarkable and says a lot about Grundy's preparation here for this one and being ready to roll.
You aren't kidding. They look like a well-oiled machine right now, Grundy does. They're getting loose balls, they're getting the rebounds. They're just making Dyersville do things that they don't want to do. And here we've even picked up the press a little bit and changed the look of it.
So the Blazers trying to get across half court here. And they do with a couple seconds to spare. Klusner back behind, he passes to Gogol near that UNI logo midcourt.
And this 1-3-1 zone that Grundy's throwing at Dyersville is really making them, you don't see a 1-3-1 very often, but it's easy to drop into out of that press. And here's another turnover for Dyersville.
It's Davey picking up the loose ball and passing to Jarofsky. They'll take it across half court. Left-handed dribble, he stops, pivots around and passes left, finds Meester. Spartans with a chance to really bust this thing open here in this second quarter. Lebo along the baseline, floats it up through traffic, couldn't get it to fall, and we got a foul here on the rebound attempt.
Must be on Slifer. Nope. Who'd they get that on? Braden Davey. Sorry, I knew it was down as a scrap down below there.
That'll just be the first team foul here of the period for Grundy Center, and man, that was just a good look for Lebo. Sometimes, though, they just don't go, and that
was on Pete Lebo. His second.
Oh, it was on Lebo.
Yep,
okay, so
they changed it.
Okay. All right, so Beckman with the ball. Still at full court trap here for Grundy. And they try to get it across half court. A jump stop here. Now they are across here again with just a couple seconds to spare. Out of the wing left side.
Another
almost was a steal. Back to Barnhart it goes. He got it top of the key. Fakes going right, now takes it left. Stops, almost traveled with it. Step back three-pointer. Missed off the front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound, it does go back to Wegman of the Blazers. Floater shot in the lane is good. Brady Gogol with the first points of the second quarter here for Beckman. Coming just under the 6-minute mark, and now we got a whistle down to the other side.
It was a nice offensive set by Dyersville. One thing the pressure does to Dyersville is, like you said, at some point in time we're going to probably have a 10-second call, but by the time they get the ball over, they only have 20 some odd seconds, and then 3 or 4 passes later, now we're scrambling to get a shot off.
Yeah, and not only that, it's it's something where you got to work just to simply get it across half court too. So
here comes that double high screen.
Jarofsky takes a left, spins, goes between the legs. Down to 5:40 to go till halftime. Slifer has it behind the three-point line. Usually you see him down inside. Davey holding it overhead, guarded one-on-one up top. Handoff, here's Frisley coming in off the bench. Takes it to the elbow, right side, floats it up, couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound in the lane goes to Slifer, and we got a foul on the floor. Will be on Beckman. Let's see who they get it on. Noah Klusner of the Blazers gets called for the foul, their first team foul. Inbounds to Slifer in the wing left side, back to Jarofsky. Oh, he draws off his defender, rattles down the three.
Nice ball fake, great ball fake.
Judd Jarofsky is 3 of 6 from three-point range and has 11 points to lead the Spartans. He's got half of their 22. Beckman with it right now, up top of the key. Stop of the dribble is Schlarman. Jarofsky almost had another tip ball. Here's Barnhart, passes right. Back to Barnhart, up top. He slips on the floor as he tried to drive to the left of Jarofsky. Did they get Judd for a foul there?
They did.
Okay.
The referee says that he accidentally tripped him with his foot.
I believe they said that's the, well, that was the first foul on Jurovsky. Team second. All right, so Beckman inbounding here. Just under 5 minutes to go till halftime. Grundy leads it 22-7.
Grundy has to feel really good about their game plan and the execution of it. You can have a game plan, but sometimes kids aren't always able to execute it.
It was a loose ball picked up by Beckman. Now it's on the floor again to the near side, out of bounds. Last touch by Frisley. It'll stay with the Blazers here with 4:40 to go till halftime and 19 seconds on the shot clock. But man, they are tipping all those passes of Beckman and really making it tough for them to even pass the ball and move it around. All right, down to 15 on the shot clock. Gogol stops the dribble, bounces right, and finds Klusner. Takes it down to the baseline and back outside. They bounce it to Barnhart at the half-court logo. Stop and pop move with a shot clock running down. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to the Spartans here. Back down the other way. Here's Davey. Passes top of the key. Frisley thought about the three, and he dribbles left. Takes it down to the paint.
Nice take.
Finds an opening and lays
really
it in for
nice
two.
take. It was a great read.
24-7. Grundy Center looking to punch their ticket to the state tournament for what would be the third consecutive season if they're able to finish the job here tonight. Cross-court pass here for Beckman. It's Klusner. Takes it down to the baseline, runs into a double team. Loose ball near the corner, but somehow picked up by the Blazers. 5-on-4 right now, out to the corner. Nice movement that time. Three-pointer rattles in and out. Offensive rebound, count it and one here on the putback attempt. So Beckman finally gets something positive to go their way. Still a big deficit though at 24-9.
Yeah, they are cold, aren't they, John?
Yeah.
Very cold.
How cold exactly? 4 of 14. That's under 29%. Meanwhile, Grundy Center is 10 of 23 for the game. All right, so it'll be an and one free throw here for Jake Wegman. His first free throw attempt of the game. The team is 1 for 2. And this one is no good short, but they get the offensive rebound. That's something you never want to do on a missed free throws, give up an offensive rebound. Three-pointers missed, rebound Jurovsky.
Good look ahead, Frisley.
He takes a three-pointer.
Wow!
From way downtown.
Yes! Frisley is on fire.
2 for 2 from three-point range.
He hasn't even hit the rim yet.
And we got a timeout called by Beckman here. 30 seconds in length.
27-9.
With 3:17 to go till halftime. Let's dive into some more of those stats. Grundy Center, 11 of 24. That's just under 46%. 5 of 10 from 3. Judd Jurovsky, a team high 11 points. Jace Frisley's got 8. Braden Davey 4. And 2 apiece for Pete Lebo and Ryder Slifer. Meanwhile, the team high for Beckman is just 5 points for Noah Klusner. Here's the other Substate games going on tonight throughout Class 2A. It's Trainer taking on Underwood at Council Bluffs Jefferson. Kemper Catholic is facing Roland Story. That one taking place at Greene County. It's Pella Christian taking on Union down at Marshalltown. Regina Catholic in Northeast going at it in Muscatine. Western Christian versus Tri-Center. That one is at Sioux City East. At Storm Lake, it's Southeast Valley versus Unity Christian. And the last one in Class 2A tonight will be right here in the McLeod Center when Appleton Parkersburg takes on Cascade. All right, here's Beckman with it on offense, trailing 27-9. 3:10 to go here till halftime. They'll toss it across the floor to Klusner. Now up top of the key, it's Wegman. Here's a pull-up jumper left side of the floor. Is good by Klusner.
Nice shot by Klusner. Really nice ball movement. Here's Frisley. Can he do it again?
He pulls up from 16 feet. A little too strong on that one. Rebound tipped out to Barnhart of the Blazers. Get it across half court here. Down to 2.5 minutes till halftime. Down
nice
right
pass.
Underneath, and the layup is good. Count it and one. Again here for Beckman. Brady Gogol gets the layup to fall. And we'll head to the free throw line for a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Had an opportunity for that a moment ago, couldn't connect. They'll try to knock it down here this time.
So what Beckman's trying to do, John, and against a 1-3-1, sometimes it looks like there's 6 people out there because they have people on the wings in the middle, but you have to get the ball to the middle, and then you have to go opposite block, and that's where it's open, is on the opposite block on the baseline. And I was also mentioned,
And the and one free throw is good. Yeah, go ahead.
When you're shooting in an environment like this, it's way different because there is no backdrop. And typically you're aiming for the front of the rim, but you need to change your effort and you need to look at the back of the rim because you're going to be short on most of your shots. Here they go with a steal and a layup for Beckman.
All right, so Andrew
27 to 16.
All of a sudden, it's back to an 11-point game. Beckman starting to mount up some momentum here in the closing moments of the first half.
They've really picked up their defensive intensity. Coach Thomas is telling everybody to flatten out and get on the baseline and let Judd go to work.
He bounced it left, finds Davey. Back down to the block left side. It's Slifer off the backboard and in.
Great call by Coach Thomas to flatten out. And let's get Slifer the ball on the block. Go back to what got us there.
Down to a minute 40 until halftime. No Substate game is going to be that easy. You knew Beckman probably had at least a little bit of a run in him. But the Spartans will look to lock down here for the final 90 seconds of the half.
Here's
the
middle
jumper, Klusner. No good.
You can get shots, you just got to make them.
Rebound goes to Grundy Center, and here they come with a minute 20 till halftime. Jarofsky got it right now here for Grundy Center. Team high 11 points for him so far. He averages 15. Down to the block, left side.
And
Count
one.
It, and
yes.
one.
Good job, Judd. Tough move.
That guy can do it all.
He can. I told you off air, John. The Mount Rushmore of NICL all-time athletes, and he's on it.
No doubt.
Based on golf, basketball, baseball, football, and he's our #1 draft pick for me in any sport.
Yep. Not to mention a dual sporting and track and field here during the spring season. So.
Yep.
And one free throw for Judd is good. Yeah, he's a state champion in track too. So I mean, he's got all the accolades, man. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Beckman has it on offense right now, moving it from left to right. Down to 20 on the shot clock. Gogol with it. Bounces it right and finds Barnhart.
Got to get a stop going into halftime.
Left side Klusner behind the three-point line. Works it down to the baseline, down to the paint. 8 to shoot. And a kick out. Here's Klusner. There's 4 seconds on the shot clock. Loose ball. It's picked up by the Spartans and Frisley. They've got numbers. Down to Judd. Lays it in at the other side.
Great transition. That was awesome. Got a steal. Got a layup.
34 to 16 Spartans. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Beckman's got the ball. Looks like they'll try to hold as long as they can here. Never mind. Barnhart takes a three and makes it.
Wow, Barnhart has got range.
His first make of the game. 7 seconds. Grundy's got a shot for one more. Meester, top of the key. Drives down. Oh, he finds Slifer, but an offensive foul. Offensive foul with 1.6 seconds until halftime, and what was a prime opportunity to add one more before the break. And now Beckman will inbound and will have the length of the court to go. 1.6 seconds, and with the way that Grundy's been playing that full court trap, it's going to be next to impossible for Beckman to get something off here. At least a reasonable attempt.
You just don't want to foul at this point in time. The chances of making it are very slim.
Three-quarter court shot. Whew, that was close.
It had the right distance. Good first half for the Spartans. Excellent first half.
34 to 19, the Spartans lead Beckman Catholic as we've reached halftime here inside the McLeod Center.
Rated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
We've reached halftime inside the McLeod Center. It's number 5 and 2 at Grundy Center 34, Beckman Catholic 19. John Molenko and Brian Boozman with you here. And heck of a first half there for the Spartans. And you had mentioned it a couple different times, but you could just tell that they came out really prepared to execute the game plan in this one, and it's paying off so far with a 15-point lead.
It is. They, you know, as I was reading Owen Thomas's scouting report this morning or this afternoon when I got it, and I could visualize what he wanted to do, but the kids are executing it to perfection. They are really making Dyersville work for every shot they get. And Dyersville, I don't know what they're shooting. It's not a very high percentage right now, but they're just controlling the tempo, and that was the key to the game. And I was just reading it again, and one thing I have noticed that Dyersville hasn't allowed them to do is get backdoor cuts. I know he mentioned they could get backdoor cuts because they overplay so much, but they're big enough on the back end that they're just causing them enough havoc. But Grundy should feel really good at halftime right now, you know, up by 15 points. And I was telling you, even off air, if they can get to 50 points, I just don't know if Dyersville has enough gas in the tank to get to 50. So we just need to get to 50 and then hold on from there.
You bet. Let's take a look at the stats as of halftime. Grundy Center right now is shooting a sizzling 50%. They're 14 of 28 for the game. 5 of 10 from three-point range, so 50-50 from beyond the arc. That's really solid as well. And 1 of 1 at the free throw line. Judd Jurovsky, he's got 16 of the team's points, and he's on fire right now as well. 6 of 9, including 3 of 6 from three-point range, and 1 of 1 at the free throw line. Jace Frisley has 8, so he has come off the bench and done some great things offensively here for the Spartans as well. Braden Davey has 4, Ryder Slifer with 4, and Pete Lebo with 2. Switching over to Beckman, they are 8 of 20, so not a terrible percentage. They're at 40%. A lot of those points came in the last few minutes of the first half. 1 of 8 from 3, so just 12.5% there, and 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Noah Klusner with 7 points. Brady Gogol is 5, 3 for Tavion Barnhart, and 2 apiece for Andrew Schlarman and Jake Wegman. And this is the first end of a doubleheader here inside the McLeod Center. Second game will be Appleton-Parkersburg versus Cascade, and that's scheduled to start at 8 o'clock tonight. It might start at 8 o'clock. We'll see how this one ends up going, but if I had to guess, it'll be a little bit after 8, as we're at 7:06 right now. So.
Yeah, because the winner of this, and you also want the kids to be able to enjoy the experience. Because at the state tournament, what happens, it's and I don't mean this negatively, it's just the reality is they have to stick to a schedule because of TV, and you're in, and then you're off. As Substate, I think, regardless of who wins, the kids should have the opportunity to stay on the court, get their picture taken, got their ticket punched, and then just enjoy it. And then they have to also kind of allow the Grundy fans to kind of move, the Beckman fans to move, the AP fans to get in, Cascade, warm-ups, and it'll be closer to 8:15, 8:30. But, I mean, it's Saturday night, John. You can stay up a little later than normal.
Nothing wrong with that. But, I'd imagine a decent amount of these people probably will be staying for both games, too.
There's no doubt about it. I think, I know as I look across, there's a lot of Appleton-Parkersburg fans kind of on the outskirts and Grundy Center, and I think it's just going to flip-flop during our game.
For sure.
Which will be awesome.
For sure. Yeah, and it's interesting. You got 2 teams from the NICL coming here and 2 teams from the River Valley Conference coming here. Not to play each other, but to play the teams from the opposite conference. But a lot of local flavor here just in this neutral site environment. So.
And you said it, but I missed it. Union is playing Pella Christian. Where's that game at?
That one's down in Marshalltown.
Okay, and that's the Roundhouse has been very, very favorable to Appleton-Parkersburg over the years when we've been there. But no, that'd be quite a game too, and it'd be really neat if 3 NICL teams could make it. I know that Pella Christian's tougher than nails, but
for sure. Yeah, I know there's a pretty good chance of it the way things are looking right now, so we'll just have to wait and see at the end of the night. All right, 1 minute till we get rolling with the second half. Let's take a timeout, the third quarter.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
It's just about time for the second half inside the McLeod Center. It's Grundy Center 34, Dyersville Beckman 19. John Moenkel and Brian Boozman with you here, and I guess when it comes to the second half for Grundy Center, probably not a whole lot of adjustments that they're going to have to make. Just kind of keep on keeping on. What's got them here to this point?
There's no doubt about it, and sometimes as a coach, it's like, boy, should we give them one look, maybe a different look on the first possession just to throw them off? Or should we just stay status quo? And I think at this point in time, you just stay status quo. We're going to go 32 three-quarter court trap, and we're going to try to get the ball to Jurovsky and get the ball into Slifer, and let's get to the state tournament.
You betcha. Second half is underway. Teams will switch sides. Grundy Center now moving it from left to right as we see it from our concourse broadcast location. Nearly a steal by Barnhart over on the far side of the floor. However, it will stay with Grundy Center here 10 seconds into this third quarter. David inbound, tossed it in toward half court, and it's caught by Judd Jarobsky, and he brings it to the UNI logo. Line drive pass into the paint, tipped by Slifer. It's going to be picked off by the Blazers.
You know, that's how Grundy started. The first 3 possessions of the game were turnovers. In this one, they've had, well, they had a turnover, but both of them were tipped.
Here's Gogol controlling it right now for the Blazers. Now to the left side, Barnhart takes it down to the baseline. Ran into heavy traffic down there. Now it's a tip by the Spartans. Judd Jarobsky taking it coast to coast for the pick 6.
Call him a bank robber. That guy can steal anything, can he?
Yeah.
Wow. He's awesome.
7:10 to go here in the third quarter. Spartans lead at 36-19. They get it across here, weaving down floor. Blazers in the green uniforms.
Oh, I thought that
here's
was a travel.
Gogol, a step through, and gets the bucket to go. 36-21, back to a 15-point lead for Grundy Center. Here's a skip pass out to Davey. Bounces off his defender, now down to Lebo in the low post right. Turn around, and he's puts the defender on the floor.
For his 3rd foul.
So he gets called for the charge.
I'd keep him in there.
Yeah, he's going to, well, they're going to send Frisley in.
Oh, they're getting Frisley in, okay.
All right, so Lebo to the bench with that 3rd foul.
Boy, I wasn't, oh, there it is. So a minute 17 into the 3rd, and Pete's got his 3rd.
And here comes Beckman across half court.
Dyersville's they've made some changes in their press break, which is beneficial for them, throwing it opposite and trying to get the ball across half court quicker than they had been.
Gogol stops the dribble inside the 3-point line. Now they send it to the corner. Barnhart drills the 3.
That guy's a good shooter.
Yeah, and he's been kind of limited here throughout the game. That was just his second make.
12 points, John.
It's not quite over yet. These Substate games always have something crazy, so you never know what's still in store here in this one. Davey thought about the 3. Instead, he drives the lane, floats it up, puts it in.
Really nice take. Very athletic young man.
Yes, sir. Oh, they nearly threw that thing out of bounds. And almost was a travel there on Beckman. Here's Schlarman, bounce it down into the lane. Gogol, scoop shot, counted and 1.
That's when you get the ball to the high post and let the guy operate.
So Beckman trying to make a run at it here. A chance to cut their deficit to 11 if they make this free throw here early in this second half. And the and 1 is good, making it 38-27 Spartans.
They keep chipping away at it. Now it's down to 11. So you hate to go away from what got you there, but Grundy needs to keep pushing just like that.
Slifer off the backboard. He was fouled on the pass from Jarobsky. And it'll send him to the free throw line here with 5:32 to go in this third quarter. And this will only be the 2nd and 3rd free throw attempts of the game for Grundy Center, and first for Slifer. And that one is good after a few bounces on the rim. Spartans on the season as a team shooting 62.7% at the line. And Slifer a touch under 50 at 49. Averages 11 points per game. Second free throw is good. He goes 2 for 2 on that trip.
Ryder's got a nice shot. He's got good rotation.
5.5 to go here in the third quarter. 40-27 Grundy Center over Beckman. Down to the baseline, it's Brendan Engler into the game for the first time for the Blazers. Tough shot in the lane is good by Gogol. And he's started to heat up as this game has gone along. He is 5 for 6. Back to an 11-point game. Spartans have it. Up 40-29. Frisley. Now back to Jarobsky behind the 3-point line. 20 on the shot clock. And 2 defenders come up to guard Jarobsky. Now Davey down to 12 to shoot. In heavy traffic over there. Doing a good job playing defense along the perimeter. Jarobsky through traffic. Too strong off the backboard, but the offensive rebound is tipped out to Frisley. And another 35 seconds. They're doing a great job rebounding in this game. 3-pointer missed by Meester. Rebound Blazers. Here they come, quickly down floor. Gogol through traffic.
Wow.
Yes.
I look for Coach Thomas to get a timeout here pretty quick.
It's a single-digit margin, 40-31 Grundy Center. Meester down to the baseline. Floater shot from the baseline is no good. An ill-advised shot there, I would say. Down the other way comes Beckman.
Oh, my word.
Gogol with a scoop, but he missed it. How did he miss that?
Know.
Spartans will take it, though.
It's almost like Dyersville's relinquished. Yeah, there's a timeout I was assuming was going to happen. But it's almost like Dyersville just decided we may have to go at a pace that they want to go at so we can get some buckets.
Right.
And it has working to their advantage, although Dyersville looks to be a little tired right now. So,
yeah, I mean, that's probably, a result of having to play a little more up-tempo. They have cut it down to a 9-point game with Grundy Center leading it 40-31, however. And Spartans will get a chance here to just take a little bit of a reset and see if they can settle back in here and continue playing well. Grundy Center, Trainer and Underwood started at 5 o'clock. They do not have a score on Bound posted for that. I'll do a quick search here. See if I can find it. Let's see.
I'm going to kind of think about what Owen Thomas is thinking about right now. I'm going to do my best, but I can't get into his mind. But every coach has a play or some plays in their back pocket that they know they can get good shots. And now might be the time where we're going to run a set where we know we're very comfortable with it. Everybody knows the role because we just have to score right here. It doesn't matter. We don't need a three-pointer. We just need a layup or the best shot we can get off our top set.
Trainer did defeat Underwood 54-34, so Trainer is back to the state tournaments, and they are a regular inside Casey Center. So
that list of games you were going through, it'd be interesting how many state tournament appearances altogether from those teams, because it's the same group. Here we go with that set. We're trying to get the ball high-low to Slifer, or at least get it into the paint, but there's 8 seconds on the shot clock, John.
Yeah.
Here we go with Judd going to give something.
He pops up a desperation three and airballed it. Slifer couldn't get the rebound, and it's a shot clock violation.
They tried to get the set, but it just didn't come to fruition.
Well, that brings the Trailblazer fans to life a little bit. A chance for them to cut it down to 7 or even 6 with a basket here. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Spartans lead at 40-31. Cross-court pass out to the corner. They thought about a three.
They're moving the ball a lot crisper than they did in the first half.
Definitely, yeah.
They're playing with some more confidence right now, and Grundy's going to have to pick some things up here. That was a nice pass.
Layup is good on the left side of the paint. Jake Wegman for 2.
Here we go. I think this is one of their basic sets they're going to go to. Get Judd on the opposite side using his right hand. Looks like he's going to go left-handed.
Oh, what a spin layup. Oh, it's no good, though. Barnhart with a rebound. That would have been magnificent for Jurovsky.
40-33. 2.5 left in the quarter.
Out to the corner. It's Klusner. Terminates the dribble and spins on Freisley. And they bounce it back to the outside. I'll toss it left. Here's Engler.
That is deep.
Here's a three-pointer deep. Rebound tipped up, and there's a foul on the rebound. It goes on Beckman.
Usually long shots turn into long rebounds, but that just hit the front of the rim and came straight down.
So the foul's on Wegman, his second, and the team's second of the third quarter as well. 2:25 to go in the third. Spartans lead at 40-33, and they need a bucket here. Jurovsky across half court.
14-6 this quarter, John. Dyersville Beckman's outscoring Grundy Center.
Davey thought about the three, sidesteps defender, pops it up. No good, too strong. Fight for the rebound, players on the floor.
Did we get a foul? Or?
I think so. They never signaled for a jump ball.
Nope.
Oh, there is a foul.
20?
That would be on,
Brendan
Engler.
Brendan England.
So a fresh 35-second shot clock here. Jurovsky to inbound. Bounces it to Lebo left side.
Pete.
Too strong on the layup. Rebound goes down to the Blazers.
Okay, Grundy, we need a stop here.
2 minutes to go, third quarter. Spartans lead by 7.
Still in the 1-3-1.
Gogol back to Klusner. Tosses it to the corner left side. Here's Barnhart. Brings it up, hands off Gogol. 15 to shoot.
That's not the guy you want to leave open right there.
Barnhart missed the three short. He airballed it, in fact, and it's out of bounds to the Spartans.
You know, I think you said it in the first quarter. I wonder if the kids are their perception is off with that purple and white line, because he was, I mean, normally in a high school game, you're not going to shoot that deep, I wouldn't think. But
you wouldn't imagine so. And I mean, obviously it's way easier to see the purple line than it is the white one. So I don't know. It's it could be making a difference. Jarofsky takes it right.
Here we go.
Wide open Frisley.
Frisley, yeah.
Another deep one for Jace Frisley.
Still didn't hit the rim.
And they needed that one
They
bad.
did, huge.
Now up 43-33. A minute 8 left here in the third quarter. Nearly was a turnover. How'd that guy keep his dribble alive? Gogol. Now Barnhart brings it up top of the key, bounces it right. And across court, it's Gogol. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot the three. Here's a three-pointer by Barnhart. That one.
Wow. Good. Well, maybe that is in range. I don't know.
Well, that one was anyway.
Brooks McCowan used to live out in those depths of the shooting.
Frisley slipped. He was shaken up a little bit.
Come on, Slife. There you go.
Slifer puts it in. Oh, hopefully Frisley is okay. He slipped on the floor and started kind of grabbing his leg.
It looks like it's his left knee.
Yeah. He's still out there, though.
Yep. Well, tougher than nails.
25 seconds left. The game and shot clock are about a second apart. And it looks like Beckman is going to hold for the last shot.
He's really favoring that leg, isn't he?
He's probably going to get checked out between the periods here, yeah. All right, 10 to shoot. He'll toss it left. Barnhart. They get it away. It's another three-pointer. That one missed. Rebound goes to Grundy.
Blake. Let's see.
Coming down 2 seconds. Jarofsky heaves it up, hits the rim, but no good. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Grundy Center 45, Dyersville Beckman 36. The fourth quarter is next. It's time for the fourth quarter inside the McLeod Center. Grundy Center 45, Beckman Catholic 36. John Mowinkle and Brian Boozman with you here for the Substate final game. Winner of this one will advance to the state tournament inside Casey's Center in a little over a week. And take a look at some of the numbers here so far. Well, it looks like I am one off somewhere. Unofficially, Grundy Center 19 of 40 shooting, with the team high 20 points by Judd Jarofsky. He's got 18, so that's where there, we'll make that change. So they're 18 of 40 in the game with 18 points by Judd Jarofsky. Beckman has it on offense right now. They're 15 of 31 for the game, so that's not all that bad either. It's a whole lot better than where they were at.
Yeah, they're both shooting about the same percentage.
Barnhart in the lane, lost the ball. It's going to be out of bounds to Beckman.
Barnhart's a heck of a player, too. That guy's got unlimited range.
So the inbound here with 19 on the shot clock.
Yeah, Dyersville Beckman outscored the Spartans 17-11 in the third.
And tipped out of bounds by Jarofsky on the inbounds pass, so they'll have to try it again. We'll move down the baseline toward the near-sided inbound. Looking. And they inbound top of the key. Here's a kick out to the wing right side. Stop and pop move. And it's missed off the rim here by Klusner. Spartans back down the other way.
What we need right now is for Braden Davey to hit a shot. He really hasn't. He says he's a heck of a shooter. He just can't get open right now. But if he can hit one, it usually really helps Grundy.
He passes it into the paint.
Damn,
Judd Jarofsky with the and one.
Put a little English on it in the side pocket.
So a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play for Judd. See if he can knock this one down. And certainly a big bucket for Grundy Center right there. Extended the lead back to double digits at 11 points. We're seeing more and more AP fans start to file in here to the McLeod Center. They'll take on Cascade at 8 o'clock. Or a little bit thereafter. A free throw here by Jarofsky's good. And it connects on the old-fashioned three-point play and now has 21 points for the game. 7:17 to go, fourth quarter. Spartans 48, Blazers 36.
Come on, Spartans, get a stop, get a stop.
Down to the lane,
Rebound.
turnaround shot,
There he
short.
is.
Rebound Spartans. Oh,
Pete
there's going to be a
Lebo.
tie-up.
And I don't know whose ball it is.
It's going to be Grundy
It's
center
Grundy's-
possession.
Yep, there you go, Pete Lebo, right spot, right time. Got the rebound.
And to quote Bob Munson and Brent Thorne, more of a football thing, but Pete Lebo hit you so hard that your grandkids will feel it. I think that was a Bob Munson quote back in the football season.
Bob's a legend. He certainly is.
Yep.
He's got some great one-liners.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those dudes do a fantastic job in their
they
stream. Here's a pull-up jumper missed short by Jarofsky. 6:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Beckman with the ball right now with the Spartans leading by 12.
If the Spartans can keep.
Oh, here's an open shot. Missed short, though, and the rebound goes to Slifer. Schlerman was wide open and just flat out missed it.
The Spartans need to keep the Trailblazers from hitting threes, and then they'll be okay. Because those threes just really kill you. But, oh, there should be a foul.
Looks to be the case. Judge Jarofsky takes a tumble, assist back up.
Second team foul.
And still none of the period here for the Spartans. And they'll inbound here. Jarofsky tosses it in and finds Davey.
Come on, Braden.
Yeah, he hasn't scored in a while here, so let's see if he can put one in here.
Looked as if they moved him more of the facilitator role right now.
Now pass to Slifer. Handoff back to Davey. Comes off screen to the right. Takes it down to the baseline. And to the corner. Jarofsky takes the three. In and out.
Shoot.
Rebound Blazers.
Get back.
And here comes Gogol. Takes a spin of the left block. Looks to back it in on Jarofsky. Goes up, and there's a foul.
Good move by Gogol. Got Judd off his feet and then was able to get the foul.
All right, that'll send him to the free throw line for two here. And well, we got a short break in the action here as the free throw is no good. Got to give a shout out to everyone that's making this happen here. A lot of staff from Grundy Center and AP that are really helping run the show here. I mean, down to the scores table, that's all local school staff down there. And the second free throw good. You got Kelly Eilderts up here running the video stream. So it's pretty much all the school staff that's putting this one on, but you and I gracious enough to be able to host this thing and provide the facility. So Slifer turns around, tipped up in the air, and a steal by Beckman. And they'll get it across half court with Wegman. 48-37 Grundy Center. Steal by Jarofsky. 3-on-2. Jarofsky spins, and he's going to get called for...
On the floor.
Okay, a foul on the floor. For a second, I thought they might get him for a travel.
That's
but nope.
what I thought. Yeah, it was kind of happened simultaneously, but yeah, alluding to what you talked about, John, both Matt Lindeman and Carter Hoff put a lot of time in. We have ticket takers. We have to bring their own basketballs. We have people on the scorer's bench. Kelly running the live stream. So.
And here's Slifer.
Nice job by
through for two.
Timeout by Coach. That was a good timeout. Oh, Slifer hurt his ankle.
Uh-oh. He's still down at the floor and gets assisted back up.
I think he landed on somebody's foot after his half hook. So I want to make a note of this.
Yeah.
5:06 left, 50-37.
And it's a full timeout, so we will take it as well with the Spartans leading by 13. 5:06 to go in the fourth quarter.
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you
Back inside the McLeod Center here with 5:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Grundy Center 50, Beckman Catholic 37 here in the Substate final. Winner advances to the state tournament inside Casey Center. Next week it's the girls' state tournament, and the following week will be the boys. So we'll have a little over a week before your first game. And in fact, the first round for Class 2A isn't until Wednesday of that week. So whoever wins tonight is going to have a long layoff between games, but it'll be well worth it.
Yep, it will be. Yeah, and they can enjoy it a little bit. Ooh, that was a nice set play out of the timeout.
Cow. Almost an alley-oop style pass down to Klusner, who puts it in.
11 points, 50-39, 4:45 to go in the fourth.
Spartans looking to close this out and advance to the state tournament for the third consecutive season.
And Grundy's offense is going to look a little different with Schleifer out, John. They really don't have a big man, so they're really going to have to rely on ball movement and penetration right now. Look like they moved Pete into the post. 10 on the shot clock.
And here's Judd. Crossover dribble, a jab step. Brings it back behind the line, 5 to shoot.
Wow.
Deep three, Jarofsky missed it short.
That's
Rebound
deep.
Blazers. That was deep even for college there.
Yes.
Here's a three-pointer at the other side. Airballed short, offensive board in the lane. And Beckman a chance to reset. Here's Klusner. And they'll swing it back up top. 20 on the shot clock. We're halfway through the fourth quarter now. Into the lane, tipped by Jarofsky and stolen away by Lebo. Here comes Pete. Stops his dribble, passes left. Davey wide open three-pointer. Oh, he missed it off the rim. And a foul on the rebound.
On Pete. That's probably his fourth. It is. It's his fourth foul.
All right. And Owen Thomas not sending him a substitute. No, now he is.
Yeah, and when there's not a backdrop, it's just everything's short.
Yeah.
You just have to give a little, you have to aim for the back of the rim because it's just not like it. Depth perception throws you off.
That'll be good for whichever team wins and goes down to Casey Center. They'll get a little bit of a warm-up there.
Yep.
So you might have at least a little bit of an edge. Here along the baseline. They'll toss it down to the post. Step back shot off the rim and missed. Rebound Frisley.
Nice job by Frisley. Very good rebound and timely. Possession arrow is going to go to Dyersville in the next jump. Let's hope there isn't one for a while.
Jarofsky here at the UNI logo midcourt. 20 on the shot clock. 3:15 to go fourth quarter. Down to Frisley. He takes a three.
Short.
No good. Rebound Blazers. Here they come in transition. Golo thought about the three. Instead, Barnhart shoots a deep one. Off the rim, miss. Rebound goes to Davey.
Good job, Braden. That's a good outlet. Oh, they stole it.
Blazers another chance. Here's Barnhart backing it in on Davey. And a foul is called on Davey. It'll be 2 free throws for Barnhart.
I'm looking over at the sideline. I think Schleifer, looks like it's his left ankle. Looks like it's been taped. He's putting his sock on, and we'll see if he can do the Willis Reed and show back up for the last 3 minutes of the ball game.
All right, we will find out. So a couple free throws here coming up for Barnhart. It'll be his first attempts of the game. Beckman as a team is just 3 of 7. This one's no good.
3 of 8.
And yeah, there's, of the 8 Substate games in Class 2A, only 2 are in a college arena, and that's right here tonight. So the other teams, they're all playing in high schools.
Yep.
So second free throw here is good. 1 for 2 is Barnhart on that trip to the line. And yeah, that depth perception thing, I mean, that's going to be crucial for the 2 teams that advance out of here before they go into Casey Center, where it's going to be the same thing but even more dramatic. Cross-court pass hauled in by Frisley. We're down to 2.5 to go as the Spartans look to punch their ticket for the 3rd consecutive season. Davey stops the dribble and finds Jarofsky. 10
boy,
to
there's
shoot.
going to get it's getting a little heated here.
Jarofsky hops in the lane. Count it and 1. Are they going to count it?
I don't.
There was a foul called. Does not appear that they're going to count it.
On the ground. It was probably prior to the jump stop, but Schleifer's back in. So, yep, he's going to do the Willis Reed. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left. And they're going to need him, really, just if nothing else, for a presence, for defense, and for rebounding.
All right, Jarofsky to inbound. Tosses it in deep, finds Frisley. Spartans lead at 50 to 40. Here's Slifer down on the baseline. And we got a foul from behind called on the Blazers.
That's their 5th team foul.
So free throws coming up for Grundy Center now. With 2:07 to go in the 4th quarter. And Slifer at the line. Spartans as a team right now are 4 for 4 at the free throw line.
Slifer shoots 49% from the line, but he's hit his last 3.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 tonight.
You can throw the percentages out the window. It's like Shaquille O'Neal. He only made them when he had to, he said. During the regular season, didn't matter. He'd make them in the playoffs.
There you go.
Because that
Second
looks
one good.
He can stand there.
4.
He can stand there all day and make them. It looks like.
Yeah.
He's going to take a little break. But boy, those are 2 big points.
It's now 52-40 in favor of Grundy Center with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to play.
Do I feel good about this ticket being punched, John? I just don't think Dyersville is able to get enough steam to even get to 50 points.
Under 2 minutes to go. And they're going to have to shoot them quick now. Here's a layup good on a turnaround by Beckman. And they're going to bang a quick timeout here. At 1:52, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one.
Yeah, Coach Thomas, at this point in time, better be prepared for full court pressure. Looks like Dyersville taking 2 little guys off the bench for more. Probably going to go offense, defense, but try to get some steals. Grundy just, I mean, their main objective right now is just to keep the clock running.
Yeah.
How many timeouts does Dyersville have? They have 2 left.
Grundy Center also with 2 remaining here. 1:52 left here on this 4th quarter game clock, and a 10-point lead for Grundy Center at 52-42.
So this could be their 4th appearance in the past 5 years for Grundy. Is that true? 22, 24, 25, and this year?
They did not make it in 22,
Oh.
but it would be Beckman would have.
Yes. I know Grundy has 10 state tournament appearances overall.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a, what was that? Oh, a foul. They're going to try to extend this game.
Looks to be the case, yeah. Oh, yeah, only 1 second ran off the clock. We're now down to 1:51, and it'll be Ryder Slifer back to the free throw line. And yeah, I mean, percentage-wise, if you're going to foul anyone, you probably want to foul Slifer, but he's been knocking him down tonight. Except for that one.
Yep. That's the old announcer jinx, right? He hasn't missed a field goal all season. Doink, right?
Right.
Yep, I think Ryder I think he'll hit this one. Looks like they have a substitute coming in for him.
And he does make it.
Yep.
So 53-42, he goes to the bench. 5 on the floor right now for the Spartans are Meester, Jarofsky, Frisley, Davey, and Lebo.
So he hit 5 of 6 free throws.
5 of 6, yep.
And they all look good.
All right, 1:50 to go. Grundy Center 53, Beckman 42.
No fouls. Keep the clock running.
Down underneath, layup is no good. It hit the bottom of the net, missed by Schlerman. And now we got a whistle here and another.
Coach Thomas, 30-second.
And you can tell he's pumped up right now.
Yep, doing the Ben McCullum from Iowa. You know, you typically, if coach calls a timeout when the other team has a run, Ben McCullum calls a timeout when his team has a run, just to kind of keep things rolling. But this is a good timeout. We're going to make sure we know what we're doing. We just got to get organized.
Yeah. And I mean, first-year head coach too. I mean, to come in here. Now I know there's still 1:38 left, but looking pretty likely that Owen Thomas, as a first-year head coach, is going to make it to the state tournament. And holy cow, that's an accomplishment right there.
Oh, it's amazing. It really is. And I told you beforehand, you know, Marty McCowan at Wapsie and John McCowan at Cedar Rapids Kennedy, it's a father-son duo that's made it state. And there's only about 3 or 4 of them in the state that have ever done it. And Aaron's been there, so this will be another NICL father-son duo to make it to state. We just got to hang on for 1:38.
Meester inbound. And he'll bounce it into Jarofsky, who is fouled immediately. Beckman's going to play this thing out, it looks like.
76% from the line for Judd.
2 for 2 tonight as well. It's kind of interesting. AP and Grundy here, two teams separated by about 15 miles. Same story for Beckman and Cascade. Of course, AP versus Cascade is the next game here tonight as Jarowski sinks this free throw. Down to 1:36 to go. And one more free throw here by Judd is good. And he is now 4 for 4 at the line tonight.
He's got 22 points according to the board up there.
Down to 90 seconds to go for Grundy Center to hang on.
That's
and
not what you want to do right now. It's okay, but you want to still play aggressive, but you also want to keep the clock running.
Yeah. Jace Frisley commits the foul as Klusner tried to back it into the post.
Yeah, you don't want to give up layups. I don't mean that, but you also don't need to be reaching to try to get steals.
Yeah.
Just move your feet and keep your arms out.
Inbounds, Klusner rises up, couldn't get it to fall. Still being tapped around. Someone's trying to get a rebound. It ends up going to Jarowski. And an immediate foul there on Beckman.
I think they can feel it.
The Maroon Monsoon.
The Maroon Monsoon can feel it. Happy for their kids, happy for their coaches, happy for their parents and fans. It's just great. It's great for everybody when your school makes it to the state tournament.
All right, so Jarowski to the line to try to help put this thing away, leading 55-42 right now. And this one no good, too strong. But yeah, as long as they finish the job here, it would be their third consecutive appearance. And they're going to go down there looking to do some damage. Last 2 years, it's been one and done. But this team has got the ability, I think, to play multiple days.
They do.
At the state tournament, as the second free throw is good.
They've been in so many big games in various sports that they know what it takes to win. And that sometimes is half the battle.
Turnaround shot. Tough look for Barnhart. Missed a short rebound, Lebo.
I don't think that. Let's see. I think they're just going to play it out.
Yep, no more fouling here for Beckman.
There you go. It's in the bag. Spartans are going to state, John. This is great. It's great for them. It's great for the NICL. It's just great for everybody.
And Jarowski dribbling near half court. Shot clock down to 9. Could be the last possession here for Grundy Center. Davey takes the three. Couldn't get it to fall.
Let him go.
Rebound back.
Just let him go.
Barnhart across half court. 28 seconds left.
He's going to get some kids in there who can say they played in the Substate game.
And on a college court as well. All right. 27.5 seconds to go. Got some bench guys in.
Yep. Coach Thomas is going to get a young man in there. Probably a crowd favorite.
Brant Aronson comes in.
He's happier than a metal arc.
All right, so Beckman inbound here. I'll toss it in. And a floating layup is missed. Putback is good by number 25, Aiden Cruz.
Get it across half court and hang on.
Here comes Judge
Very
Jarowski.
emotional for Coach Thomas and his staff. It starts in the summer with workouts and team camps, and it all comes to fruition today. And you go through the journey together. Basketball is a long season.
And there it is. For the third year in a row, Grundy Center will play in the State Boys Basketball Tournament inside Casey's Center with a 56-44 victory over Dyersville Beckman. Post-game coverage is coming up next as the Spartans are heading back to Des Moines for the third straight.
Deserve the best.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Grundy Center 56, Beckman Catholic 44 is the final score for this Class 2A Substate final inside the McLeod Center. John Mowinkle, Brian Boozman with you here, and there they are holding up that banner down there, doing the team pick and whatnot, and that's a heck of an accomplishment. Not only is it the third straight year, they're doing it with a first-year head coach as well. This is something special that they got going on with this program right now.
Well, in all sports at Grundy Center right now, they are the pinnacle in the state, honestly, if you think about it, in football and basketball, and they're just doing it. But, yeah, and I'm glad they're letting them have some time down there and just not running them out like a factory, because this doesn't happen all the time. I talked to a couple of former players of Appleton Parkersburg yesterday that they played their junior year, and they thought, oh, we'll make it down there, and we haven't been back since. And that was in 2022, and so you just never know if you're going to get back, and so you just need to enjoy it while it lasts.
Judd Jarofsky ended with 24 points in this game on 8 of 18 shooting, and we knew he's always going to be an X factor, but he had some major buckets tonight, so it really helped kind of spark that rally. He had a lot of his points in the first half as well, but I mean, what can you say, right? I mean, he's the team goes the way he goes, and he had a fantastic performance tonight.
He did, and as he goes, they go. But you know, he has help. They, you know, not only do they have role players, they have good basketball players who can also help. And so yeah, but he's the quarterback of the football team, and he's the quarterback of the basketball team. He had him in the right spot. It's almost like watching Bennett Sturts at Iowa. It's like let's just slow things down. I'm going to take control of this, and we're going to be just fine.
All right, so again, 56-44, the final score. They put 4 minutes on the countdown clock. Let's see if they're doing an announcement right now. They might announce when the next one's going to start. Maybe. Okay, they're sending them up to the concourse. So this 3.5 minutes, that's probably the countdown before AP and Cascade take the courts, possibly.
Yep, I suppose.
So. Well, we're going to have to figure something out here for the interviews, because this is definitely not a typical scenario. So we're going to have to sign off our radio broadcast here for just a little bit. We'll be back in a few minutes to begin coverage of the AP Cascade game. So that'll be coming up here before too long. But, yeah, we'll get some interviews posted up to Radio On the Go's YouTube channel, certainly with head coach Owen Thomas and probably a couple other players. So we'll sign off for now. We'll be back here in just a little while to start pregame coverage of AP versus Cascade. Opening tip off of that one looks to be, we'll guesstimate around 8:10, 8:15. So once again, our final score here in this game, 56-44. Grundy Center defeats Beckman to go back to the state tournament for the third consecutive season. For Brian Boozman, I'm John Mowinkle saying so long for now, but we'll catch you back here in just a few minutes.